Hey there, and welcome to Dave's Hot Takes. This week I'm talking about how OpenAI is finalizing its first commitments for a 100 billion with a B mega round. So private financing for $100 billion. And I'll tell you why this kind of freaks me out. And you might be like, Dave, this is a sign of good things with AI or whatever. Like, no, hang on, hold up. So where I get worried here, oddly enough, is actually coming back around to AI safety and transparency. The fact that they're able to raise this kind of money privately is astounding. That's a huge amount of money, 100 billion. We think about like some of like SoftBank's old like vision fund stuff. Like it was around $100 billion, I think. It was a huge amount of money, and that was to invest in tons of companies. This is one company that's leading artificial intelligence is going to be able to raise $100 billion. It's absolutely absurd to me. And why this makes me upset is that historically, companies to get this kind of money would have to go to the public markets. They'd have to IPO. And when you IPO and you're in the market, you're responsible to shareholders. You have to provide a lot of information about the company. And most importantly for me is a lot of transparency. Like, what do we know about AI? Sometimes it lies. Sometimes it gives crummy information. And we've seen people who are leading researchers and people at Anthropic or at OpenAI or any of these companies leave and start AI safety firms because they're so worried about the potential for this technology, whether it's like Terminator outcome or human enslavement or whatever, or even just the massive loss of white collar jobs. So I guess this really freaks me out because I assume that if OpenAI can do this, then maybe any of these companies can go out and actually raise this kind of money without going public. I just think that if you don't have the responsibility to act in shareholder best interests and report information about your company, that ultimately it could allow you to operate your company in kind of a shady way. And when it's this important a technology that has such a potential for good or evil, I really, really think this is something where we want more visibility. What's your hot take on that?